and welcome back to another video, and this time we're at Coco Grove, where we just moved hotels from where we were the other day. We've come to check out another one, see what the other hotels are like here in Siquijor. So let's get in and have a little explore around. We've got our welcome drinks, which is super nice and refreshing, just what we need. And the resort is absolutely ginormous in comparison to what Salamanca was like, although Salamanca was really nice, this one seems absolutely huge, so we're definitely gonna have to give you a tour around, show exactly what there is here. It seems to be spread out down the beach into different areas, but we'll figure that out as we get to it. But anyway, check-in time isn't until 3 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock at the moment, so we've got some time to explore before we get into the room. Then there's like 3 different swimming pools as well to have a look at, so we'll show you as much as we can during this tour of Coco Grove. Just a short walk from the main reception, which is up that way. We found ourselves at the beach, which is super nice, super quiet. We've got a beach bar there, sea going along, villas over there in the distance. We've also got this nice spa pool, which was one that they mentioned when we were checking in. What's the water like? It's nice and warm. Really nice pool. Not what I was expecting. If we take a look around here, we'll go for a little explore. God, now I've got one wet foot. We've got these little gazebo areas to keep cool. The beach bar just over there. Little villas at beachfront, little places to chill in the sun. Now let's walk this way around again. That's the way I came around before. Got beach toilets just there. Again, these little chalets, they look really nice. What else can we find around here? I think that's sort of the end then, I guess. These rooms are really nice. Right, stone's throw away from the sea. Beach there, then you've got a little sunbed. This is sort of the end of the footbath. The beach looks super nice and a bit more sandy, although still kind of rough, the sand, shelly. It's still nice. A couple of swings there, we'll probably swing on later. Take another explore around here. So we've got the beach bar restaurant right next to the sea. Glad it's not raining at the moment, it was pouring down earlier. Got these nice little gazebos. Certainly plenty of space to spread out here. Doesn't seem overly crowded considering how big the resort is. Absolutely gigantic. Not what I was expecting. Seems to be the same. This sort of goes on round to where there's like another little beach area, I believe, or beach bar. I'll have to explore that later. The sea's getting a little bit rough now, the wind's starting to pick up, so we'll be back in a little bit and have another explore around here, see what else we can find, maybe get some lunch. It's time to try the ginormous burger, which I wasn't anticipating it to be so big. We have beef, egg, bacon, pineapple, tomato, and then heaps of chips. I don't even know how we're going to eat this. We'll make it smaller, then we can start building it back up again. Oh, there's a bit of, what's this? There's also this, is this, what's that?
I think it's beetroot.
So
Kunin mo na lahat yan. Okay lang. Pinagalitan. Kunin mo na lahat. Walang walang ka-exciting.
Hinahanap ko sa
Okay.
iyo.
That's the food somehow finished. I don't know how I ate that burger. It's absolutely gigantic. It's about the size of my head. But now it's time for us to walk up to the reception and then get checked into the rooms and have a look and see what the rooms are like here. Arrived at our room, which is the Royal Orchard 3 according to the card. The room seems really nice, super big, bigger than I was expecting it to be, although we were upgraded because we booked on Agoda and they're overbooked in the hotel, so the room that we initially booked wasn't available, so they upgraded us for free, so that's really nice of them. So let's show you exactly what the room looks like. So we have our big double bed, telephone, front desk information and slippers on one side. We come around when we go on the other side. Just a bedside table and then safety deposit box. Then here we've got cupboard with bits in. I'm not sure what's in here. Nothing, that's just empty. We've got our TV on this side. It comes with drinking water, kettle, and then free teas, coffees, coffee mugs and glasses. And there's also a mini bar in here with San Miguel pails on the bottom shelf, which is too dark to even see. San Miguel lights and some Cokes, but obviously they're part of the mini bar. So let's close that. The San Miguel pails are 85, Miguel lights 60, Coke 70, Sprite 70. Now let's come around to the bathroom, which is super big as well. Also, I forgot we have this little seating area here, another cupboard, this arched doorway which goes into the bathroom. Then we have two sinks, some stuff here. What we got? Okay, shampoo, body lotion, shampoo, shower gel, and then some toothbrushes, and then more cups. Toilet, bidet, toilet paper, big empty space. Then our towels and a big shower. Big shower heads, a rain shower and a normal shower. Seems like a good size. And we also have a balcony area. So I put my flip-flops back on again and we'll check out what the balcony is like. Which is a decent size. We've got a couple of chairs, a view of some palm trees, people taking pictures, and a little day bed and drying rail. So definitely a decent sized room, and £90, but obviously that was for the original room that we booked, not for this one. This one was an upgrade because of them running out of space, but still nice of them to upgrade us for free and get a bigger size room. And I think actually we're right by the beach. I can see just through the trees the sand just down there. So I guess it's just down, there's some stairs just over in the distance. So in a minute I'll take you on an explore and show you how to get to the beach from this room. So it's time to go have an explore and see what's down those stairs. I think the beach is literally just across from where our room is at the moment, but I'm not entirely sure because we've had to walk around the resort, but seems quite big and I get a little bit lost. So we'll go have a quick explore and see how close it is to the beach from this room. So it literally is just down these stairs. Oh, this is where we came up before. I think. So that was the restaurant, beach bar where we had lunch before. Yeah, definitely that was the one we had lunch at. Hi. Just got another restaurant here. More seating area. Another pool over there as well. This must be the sunset part that they were speaking to us when we checked in. So when we arrived, they said there was two parts. There was the Coco Grove and the Coco Sunset, I think they said it was called. So that must be, the Coco Grove must be this side of the beach, and the Coco Sunset was that side. I think anyway, they said there was another pool and stuff. You can also get a tuk-tuk as well, which was complimentary if you wanted to go via road. I think we'll head back up to the room and then we'll have a little explore later on today. And just across from where we were just before, which was the restaurant just by the beach. If I spin the camera around, I can show you better. So we just walk around there just before we come around here. We've got another swimming pool. This one has a pool bar, which is quite nice. Not sure how deep it is. Looks pretty deep. I think it's another pool like the one in the other hotel where you can practice diving and stuff. So super deep pool. So super deep pool for anyone who's learning snorkeling, diving. And it's also got a pool bar as well, so definitely a good place to chill, cool down. Definitely something that's needed because it's absolutely scorching. Been out here for 2 seconds and it's already dripping wet. But the one thing that does set this hotel apart from others is the beach. The beach is super nice here. Even the sand's pretty soft in comparison to what we had at the other beach where we were staying. We can walk up a little bit. We've got this sand here which, although damp, I'm trying to get a good shot of it. There you go. It's a little bit powdery and the shoreline is pretty long, not overly busy either in comparison to other beaches. We've got a few people sat around behind me, but for the size of the resort, it's definitely not a crowded beach. And apparently it's good for snorkeling, diving, just like it was further down the coast as well. But what's the water feel like? Let's have a quick look. The water's nice and warm, of course, just as you'd expect. They also try and keep this resort in good condition. You've got people working here along the beach, cleaning it up, so at least it's not full of dirt. Like when we went to Pelican Beach, is it? Or the little Barocco Beach. That was covered in crap, but this is a private resort, so they try and keep it clean, I guess. But definitely, for the beaches, thumbs up for the beach. One of the nicest ones we've seen here, definitely in Siquijor. It's time to adventure into the spa pool.
I can tell.
We're going to find out. It's okay, just... And we made it into the spa pool, which we have trying to be careful of this. I might just around my wrists, so we have some added protection. We have the wrist strap on, so if we do drop it, we're okay. So we've got a little waterfall, little seating area. It's actually nice, this one as well, because there's no one here. Nice place to chill with all the greenery around and the nice sound of the waterfall. But let's have a little swim in here. This one's definitely my favourite pool. Although it's not that deep. Oh, it is quite deep. It's probably up to my shoulders. But the water's nice and fresh. It's definitely the best place to cool down. And also no one's here, which is exactly what you want. Where I thought the hotel finished down there, it actually carries on to this bar which we've got here with my frozen daiquiri, which is definitely needed. Nice and icy to cool you down, and we have these views along the beach, sunset happening somewhere in the distance. What we could try and do now is get a time lapse with my phone. We'll give it a couple more minutes until the sunset starts going down. It's a little bit cloudy, but we'll see what we can get. Place to explore is the deep pool, which has a pool bar where you charge drinks to the room, and the water is 10 foot deep, so definitely good for practicing snorkeling, diving, jumping in, all the fun stuff. So let's jump in, and we've also got some drinks ordered as well, so we've got seats on the bar. Chill. One thing I do want to do is dive into the deep end. Good morning, it's now the next day. We finished the video off yesterday at the swimming pool, which is just over there, which is super deep. I wasn't expecting it to be such a deep swimming pool, and also has a pool bar as well, so it was great. I had a couple of beers in the pool and got to swim around in the deep water trying to dive in and get to the bottom, which is super fun. But now it's time to get some breakfast, so let's head over to one of the little canopies and I'll get some food. Now we're back with breakfast, which we have the American breakfast with French toast, I believe that is, eggs, bacon and a stolen rice from Reg. I think that's maple syrup. Also you get juices, apple juice and a coffee. Coffee tastes good. Let's see what the crispy bacon's like. I'm intrigued for the French toast because it looks like it's like crunched up. It looks like French bread. I haven't had French toast for the longest time. We also have a bit of tomato in here as well and a cucumber. So we'll get rid of that one. It's also nice having baked beans. I haven't had baked beans for ages now. It makes it like a... It's like almost like an English breakfast, I guess. Just with some added French toast, but definitely worth it. And this is also included in the price of the room as well, so can't complain with the food choices. And everything that we have eaten here has been really, really good as well, so 100% recommend the food here. It's really, really great. And we made it back from our breakfast, which was a really short walk away. You just have to go down those stairs, brings you down to the beach. Then once you get there, you've got, I was trying to lean on that, but there's nothing to lean on. 2 choices of restaurants, one to the right, one to the left. The one we went on was the one on the left side, but I think they're both the same. You can have breakfast in 3 different restaurants, which I assume is the 2 down the bottom and then the one where we had cocktails yesterday. But one thing I forgot to do was do a bed test. So let's head into the room. We had the air conditioner absolutely blasting to the point I had to turn it down at one point last night because it was too cold. It was right above the bed and it's just blowing down on you. It was absolutely freezing, but at least you have a good night's sleep when it's super, super cold. So I'm not going to knock it on that front. Right, now let's get back into the room and then I'll give you a quick bed test. It's a little bit stiff. We have our nice room already pretty much packed. My bags, Reg's bags, my slippers left neatly in the middle of the room, and of course the bed. So let's see how the bed feels, which I can confirm was super, super comfortable. That was really good. Actually, it feels better than I slept on it last night. But you definitely need this sheet. You've got the air conditioning, which is just over there, and it just blows down on you all night. So it was nice. It kept me cool. But the only thing that's left for us to do now is to check out. So what the hotel does offer is a free shuttle service to Siquijor port. So we've got a boat booked at 12 o'clock to back to Dumanguete with a free transfer. So next thing we'll do is we'll head to reception to check out the hotel and then make our way to the port. One thing I did forget to mention as we're on our way to checking out is there is another swimming pool which is literally located outside the reception area. I haven't been in this one, but can you see how deep it is? Is there any sign? It doesn't look overly deep. From what I can tell, it looks pretty shallow, but this is literally reception area, check-in area. Then our hotel went down that little path there. I think you can also sort of walk around. But anyway, let's get to the reception and get checked out and pay our bill. And we're all checked out the hotel and bags are in the vans directly behind me if I can spin around to the right place. So yeah, you get your free transfer back to the port, which is super helpful. At least you don't have to try and worry about that, and also they stick the bags into another van so you're not all crammed in with your suitcases, so well worth it. All in all, the hotel super, super nice. The amenities here, the swimming pools, restaurants, the beach area is absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the nicest beach areas we've seen here in Siquijor, and we've been to Little Boracay and then a previous hotel as well, and the beach doesn't compare. I need to keep an eye out because I think we're supposed to be going in a minute. But anyway, if you're looking for a hotel here in Siquijor, Coco Grove's definitely one to look at. Can't complain about staff, they've been absolutely amazing, super friendly, food's amazing, beach is amazing, pool's incredible. Loved the pool last night. Shame we didn't have longer here to explore the other ones, because there's like 3 different swimming pools to go into, and you got use of all of them, from Coco Grove to the Coco Sunset, I believe it's called. But we went to Sunset Bar yesterday and had a cocktail, just seeing exactly what that was like. And also there was a swimming pool there, games room. But we need to get in the van.
Thank you very much for choosing Siquijor Island for this time's holiday, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. From Chichi, all the time is Siquijor time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great afternoon.
Hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.